Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for a very special, custom, distinct playthrough. This is a custom campaign for Cosmonarchy Brood War. That's right. It's a campaign for Cosmonarchy Brood War by Knight of the Realm. And this is version 1.1. It's already received some changes. It's already been played by Connor5620 over on the Home of Starcraft channel. So I recommend you guys check him out if you feel like seeing an earlier version. This is going to be an interesting playthrough because I have done voice acting alongside Iskatumesk for some of the characters here. I've been a part of the development of the project to some degree. I haven't played it before. Obviously, I've watched playthroughs of it with Connor's cases, and I've seen the maps a little bit. So it'll be nice to be on the other end of the whole ordeal or whatever. So kind of interesting. I guess I'll quickly read through the README, just briefly. Butcher's Ballad is a custom campaign that takes place in the native StarCraft setting. It uses the Cosmonarchy Brood War game state. Having basic knowledge of the new tech tree is recommended. Wow. Well, of course, that's something that I have since I made this. The first act of this story follows the brutal Omega Squadron and its officers during their campaign to quell the rebellion against the Dominion on Sigmaris Prime. So, not a crazy amount of backstory there, but we get a nice little initial insight, right? And of course, as you see through these maps, right, we have Act 1, Part 1, and so on. And so this is only Act 1. There are 3 planned acts, and each of them will have 3 to 4 missions. So you can expect more at some point. Knight of the Realm is not sure when exactly he will get around to it. Of course, we hope that Mesk will still be around then to do voice acting for his stuff, because his characters will return. And yes, indeed, there is a Mike hat, as DF points out. DF, the Mike Noticer, the Mike Enjoyer, is now wearing a hat. Not a Santa hat yet, but it is the season. So. Hello, Roller Skates. Hello, DF, and hello, Hoop Thrower. Let me take a big sip of water, guys. For some reason, voice going or something. I don't know. Mike Fan. There you go. Mike Fan. So, yeah, let's without further ado, I suppose, get right into it. I think I started the stream a bit late for Knight of the Realm, who's obviously in European time, so he'll just have to catch the VOD as I raffle stomp my way through this experience. I'm sure I won't ever lose a single mission because I'm a very good player. Also, my hands are really cold, and this has nothing to do with an excuse for why I eventually lose, but my hands are really cold. It's cold here. But yeah, obviously I'll shut up and let the briefing do the talking. Let me do the talking, but not me now, me in the past. To you in the present.
Morning, sir. Any news from the command?
We're about to find out. Yeah, just shut up already. I got it. Greetings, Commander. This is Major Kruger speaking. By the time you receive this message, I trust you'll have reached the orbit of Sigmaris Prime. A faction headed by the traitor, James Rayner, is suspected of inciting an uprising in one of the planet's major settlements. Our agents believe they've been assisting the insurgents in their fight against the planetary garrison. We haven't been able to reach anyone on the surface in 14 hours. The garrison in charge of Sigmaris Prime has been suffering a shortage of manpower for months. At this point, they are presumed to be destroyed. Your Omega Squadron is to make planetfall on the marked location. This is where the enemy is currently attempting to establish a base of operations. You must ensure that this insurgency does not escalate further. The eradication of this rebel base will send a grievous message to their leaders and force them to reconsider their flimsy cause. The Emperor expects a swift resolution to this crisis, Commander. Your performance will be carefully observed. Kruger out. Took their sweet time, those miserable sons of... All right, then. You heard the man, Jack. Give our strike team the clearance to make the planetfall immediately.
Yes, sir.
Engage. I pointed this out earlier, but I actually like that the briefings end with engage instead of end of briefing. For some reason, it's a change you wouldn't expect to really mean anything. It's kind of neat. It's kind of different. So yeah, there you go. I do, of course, enjoy that my last little slightly touch of Western voice acting transmission there had the word cause in it because, flimsy cows. But yes, of course, engage. It's very solid. It sounds like there's like a idle, oh, it just ended. It sounds like there was like a thruster background or something. Obviously, when I'm thinking about audio design and stuff, having that little extra flavor is actually pretty solid. We don't yet have a way to mute the music in the briefing room through like a trigger action for the briefing, which is something we definitely want to do for other projects. So obviously that would allow you to have like custom music or whatever in the briefings without having to do stupid timings and stuff. But even so, it would probably be solid enough if you actually had that briefing like you mathed out exactly how long it took, and then you like cut the sound at that point or something, so that way it actually faded out when the characters faded out, right? But yeah, fairly straight and to the point, bit wordy, but for the most part fairly simple. Just here's what's going on with the thing. You're fighting some rebels or whatever. Got some interesting characters, I suppose. The fact that obviously when I make analysis of this stuff, it's going to be a bit silly because I'm literally the guy voice acting some of these characters. But the Ghost character, Eidolon character, is interesting to me because of the fact that he's like clearly not. He's like, he's got that aggression thing going on where he's like trying to keep himself somewhat calm. And then like, the other guy, we only heard a few lines from the Wraith Portrait guy. But, it's like an interesting contrast there. And, there's some subtle stuff in the way that the delivery is that I know I obviously pick up on because I was either the one who voiced it or like I was told information about the script or whatever. So it's interesting that is actually there. But yeah, for the most part, just nice to have voice acting. Nice to not have to read the lines live. I can just read whatever lines I was responsible for in the past. So destroy the rebel base. That's our objective. Check it out. All right, let's go.
The natives will likely be on your tail soon. So set up quickly and thoroughly obliterate their core infrastructure. They cannot be allowed to extend their reach across this planet.
Roger that. I read you.
So you'll notice that actually that I mentioned earlier there's no there's no way to put in music in the briefing. There is a way to change the music now.
Have you managed to dig up any info on them, Jack?
All the intel we've been sent suggests we're dealing with poorly equipped militia, but the former planetary garrison was anything but ill-equipped, and will surely be deployed against us eventually.
The local leadership must have been quite sloppy if things went this badly.
There's also a very obvious different filter being used for when you're in-game versus not in-game, which, in this case, it's fairly extreme. I don't actually mind the idea that it would be a little bit on the more distinct side or whatever. It's like, oh, hey, it's a little bit different, right? So you get a bit of a distinct thing going. So that there are some changes, right? So I think that's fine,
Systems functional.
I don't really know how to math that out. I think I'm just going to use a patrol route, actually. I rarely use patrol in RTS games, so I'm going to use one there because I'm curious as to where the AI comes from. Of course, it would be just like my luck if they come from that angle, right? So we're going to go ahead and drop a bunker. Play a little bit on the safe side. I'm floating some minerals right now, but I expect that to go away somewhat soon. Everybody I've seen play this ends up going Fulcrum first for some reason. Maybe it's just because they're like Connor's used to default Starcraft, right? So he's like, "What? You can go full factory." He would say factory. He doesn't sound like that at all either. He's fucking Australian. But what? You can go factory first? I'm doing that. Yeah, not always the best idea. All right. Speaking of not always the best idea, not always the best idea to go for a any harvesting of a ridge, but man's got to do what a man's got to do. Let's grab a shaman, because I like myself some shamans. So we're gonna drop another barracks and see what happens. I really want the order indicators for everything now that I have them for the resources, but it does actually help me with the resources, I think, No, like, oh, I've selected this guy and he's like going to this mineral field or whatever. So IMO, that's nice. With this, he's gonna pop up on this side, and then I have to go all the way around and go over there. All right. We're gonna save up our excess minerals here because I think we'll be saturated on workers for this. Well, not saturated, but reasonably well stocked, and then we'll still have some excess mineral income. I'll just waypoint this guy down here.
Go ahead, TACOM.
And I guess I'll throw down another one. This color is actually pretty hard to read. Not read like in general, but like there's a general lack of small details that I feel like could be improved upon if given the opportunity. Alright, start pathing these guys down here. I'm gonna grab a medic, cleric.
Systems functional.
If Luciferius was here, he would be very ashamed. Alright,
Go ahead,
Cyprian.
TACOM.
Is there any female Terran unit portrait in Cosmonarchy? No, because I would need unit responses. Right? I mean, there's technically the Empress has the Rashagal portrait, so actually, yes. But
Not enough minerals.
apparently, I canceled that right there.
Comlink online. Comlink online.
I am getting a little worried. I haven't been attacked yet. That I can only assume means that there's going to be some real intense attack. Or that there's it's broken. One or the other. What we can do is we can actually just scout them, though. I assume they're in the other side somewhere.
Comlink online.
I think they were in the bottom left.
Base
Oh, there it is. He's not going to finish that. Quick.
They're already here.
Did I have a worker headed somewhere? I think he might have gotten
Your forces are under attack.
intercepted at some point. No, don't attack him. That's rude. Oh my god. Dude, they've got quite a few units, dude. Alright. I pretty much botched that the worst way possible. Worst timing of all time. If I had sent my extra Mavericks and they were in the front lines, we might have been able to do something about that. But because I'm bad, I did not do that. I had a bunch of units in this bunker. So. So we go ahead and grab a couple of these guys. Alright, so we're good there. Now let's see what we can do about establishing a forward base. And taking 2 bases at once to try to make up for the economic deficit we are now in.
Cannons are on the field. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
And we'll station these next 2 Mavericks in right back in there. Don't worry, guys. We're in control. I'm sure we'll survive this. There's actually 2 separate ramps over into this area, so that's definitely going to be a potential pitfall.
Not enough
Hello, Kian. Yes, this is Mission 1. You've got here just in time to watch me not scout the enemy and then be surprised by what they're doing. Cyprian, yeah. And, it's also his nemesis since he spammed so much infantry. Alright, let's hop some units in here. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I didn't need that guy anyway. Okay.
The gloves are off. Standing by, Commander. Cannons are on the field. Standing by, Commander.
Now, my only concern here, right, is that I'm pretty sure
Bring me to him.
that their next attack is going to be pretty durable. That seems like a pretty delayed attack, right? So let's go ahead and put a bunker right there. That should be fine. We'll go ahead and transfer some workers to that base and to this base. Keep on building. Okay, we just found that.
Where does it hurt? State the nature of your medical emergency.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Of course, they might just bypass me here, but
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
no. Okay, they came in. Dude, they have so fucking many units. Alright, it's okay. We'll get this guy out. And in the meantime, we've still stationed this up.
Bring me to him.
Okay, their next attack was way faster than I thought, which is fine. I think at this point we have to give up any pretenses of scaling up because we still haven't really secured any gas, and we just gotta start going into some Cyclopses. We could also just, you know, move on. We could move on from that entirely, but I feel like that's probably a bad idea. So let's go ahead and...
I'm waiting. Where they at?
I really want to take that base, but
SCV good to go, sir.
I guess it just won't be possible for now. We'll take this one instead. It's a bit easier.
Speaking truth to power.
I'll go ahead and land there anyway. Maybe I'll find... Oh, wait, isn't there... I remember there being some, like, island gas somewhere. Alright. Instead of Cyclops, we're actually going to go Vultures. I'm going to still try to secure my,
Did I read you?
my gas income here. I'm going to go ahead and start capping that.
Good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
I feel like we might be able to pull this off. If we just get really good mines set up, we can sort of delay things.
Reporting for duty. Piece of me, boy. Roger that. Bring it on. Yes, sir.
Something on your mind?
SCV good to go, sir.
Alright,
I'm waiting. Where they
come
at?
on over here. Oh, we can put some more Cyprians in there.
I can't build that.
Put a barracks down here. Again, we're just gonna like spam out a bunch of shit and see what happens. Okay, they can't come at me from that angle. We can put some mines down over here. I don't have to hold position, which is nice. Alright.
No problem.
Good to go, sir.
I don't think I can can I actually shift mine? Is that possible? Holy fuck! Dude, new technology, guys. I didn't know that. Obviously, you could always do that. That's probably what that means. But it would never be very reliable before now. So that's cool. That's as if vultures weren't already useful enough. That base doesn't have too much in the form of gas on it anyway, so we're just gonna keep.
Something on your mind? Yeah, I'm going.
Okay.
I'm waiting. Where they at? I read you, sir. No problem.
All right.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Roger that.
There you go. A couple bunks.
Bring me to him. Let's blow
Again, we're just gonna.
stand.
Oh. Oh shit! They have tier 2 already. All right. I'm gonna see if we can make a stand over here. Time to make a stand, magistrate.
Roger that. Job affirmative. Right away.
Otherwise, I'm just lifting this off again, right? Oh, fuck! I thought for sure I'd have that guy.
Forces are under attack.
Remember when I said I'd lift that off? I don't think I lifted it off fast enough. Alright. Don't worry, guys. We have enough money for our thing. We're saved. This thing is on fire. So this is going very well, guys. I'm very good at the game.
Cannons are on the scene. Standing by, Commander. Bring me to him. It's on the ground. Bring it on. Yeah, I'm going. No
I wonder where the Apostle even went.
waiting. Where they at?
Stop using my mines! Dude, I spent mines on those. What's wrong with you? Alright, let's get out of here. We have our tier 2 coming up. We can get into what we need from there. All is not lost. We are bad, but we're still in the game. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop another CC. I'll drop another med bay over there. Go ahead and rally here.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
What do you want?
There we go.
Add-on complete.
Captain ready.
And here's why I saved an add-on space. You guys already know. Oh, I don't have enough gas for that. Fuck. They're choking. They're choking, boys.
State the nature of your medical emergency.
Reporting for duty. Right away.
I should definitely have more map control than I do.
Roger that.
I can't really afford to produce off of more of those. Unless I want more vultures, I guess. Then it kind of makes some sense.
Not enough minerals.
Need medical attention. Stat. On my way.
Systems functional.
Did someone page?
So in multiplayer, right, in default Starcraft, there's this thing called a box art game, which is when stuff happens and it's like really. It's like when it's really out there. Ooh. It's when it's like, oh shit, there's
Base
all this stuff. Oh my god. Can I afford to... No, I have to pull back here. I don't have enough units. But when it's when there's like a bunch of different things that... when there's a bunch of things in there and it's like, oh, nice ramp, by the way. It's, here's my game and it's, yeah, we're going to use all of the units in the whole game. And we promise this is a good strat. You know, stuff like that, right? And so that's kind of like something that I remember thinking is like, they're literally memeing on the fact that it's not useful to use certain units. And that to me is like, I mean, I know they're like, whatever, everybody knows that, right? But also, why is that a part of the game state, bro?
insufficient.
Let's start some vulture production behind this. Oh, I just overwrote my bunker or barracks control group.
Right away. Stat. Right away.
Where are they? Man? Where are my units going? That's fine. I don't have any new vultures with fresh mines. Yeah, okay.
Systems functional.
Here we go. We found some activity. They got enough fucking shaman? They have some cliff advantage units here. Forgot that Forgot that I, first of all, didn't even lift that off ever. And then... we're going to try to take the advantage of the fact that we, or based on that, we have... we've got some forward positioning, right? So we're going to try to capitalize upon that. I have an idol on. I have no way to nuke with it, but hey. Whatever. You can run into our bunker.
Insufficient vessels.
Why do they do this? Does anybody know?
Did someone page me?
There we go. Dude, look at all my bases. You ain't got shit on all my bases. I got so many bases. I have so few workers. Stop doing that. I think I win. I think I was in control the whole time. Damn, it feels good to use siege tanks again. I'm gonna send these guys up to clean this up.
Medical attention?
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting for duty in field day.
We got company. Cannons are on the field. I'm waiting. Where they at?
SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
I read you. Orders, Captain?
So yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure I'm just really good at this game.
Yes, sir.
Wink.
I read you.
Yeah, it's actually honestly been a really long time since I've used phalanxes, so pretty cool to see them in action again. This guy hit tier 2 way sooner than I did, but he mostly went into captaincies, which is fitting for what he's all meant to be, right? But
State the nature of your medical emergency.
I was thinking recently it would probably be pretty legit if nuclear missiles, or missile silos rather, if they, what do you call it? The like the way that they worked basically was that they benefited as soon as you built them, similar to Solarians. They would start with at least one thing in their silo, right? So.
Nuclear missile ready.
Okay, I found my nuke target, guys. Even though it's inconsequential, because I think I just have to kill factories. So yeah, it looks like the AI, unfortunately, not stellar. And also, in general, something that I'm noticing is you kind of need to, like, there's a lot of silly building placement in a few different locations and stuff. Can I don't know if I can outrange them or not. I think I have to do it, like, back here.
Nuclear launch detected.
Did I just barely close? I don't think their attack cooldown is that low, so I don't know what happened there. They lost interest, guys. Don't worry. They wanted us to have the fireworks show. See, nerds? Look out, indeed. Alright. Let's finish this off. That was my warm-up game, boys. That's my excuse. I have a lot of platitudes that I like to say. I'm not warmed up. My hands are cold. Is that the only expo on the whole map? Looks like there's something over here. Oh, hey, there's a base over here. That must have been what they were defending with my ship before. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Utterly annoyed. I mean, utterly destroyed. They were kind of rhymes with annoyed. So. Let's see why maybe I would be. This is clearly a pathfinding issue here, where I think he meant to seal this off, and it obviously causes TISM with some of the units. So. So yeah, there's like that misplaced ramp, which is what, up here? And this area. And that's just kind of like lack of testing or whatever. Easy fixes. But similarly, what's going on? Why are they in the thing at all?
Nuclear launch detected.
Standard.
Wait, hold your fire! We surrender!
Too little, too late, sunshine. Round them up.
Excellent work, Commander. Now that we have asserted the Dominion's authority in this battle, panic will surely engulf the rest of this little rebellion.
Something on your mind?
All right, well, there you go. Yeah, I guess, listen, nukes are fun to use. They don't happen too often. I did enjoy seeing Connor get nuked in this mission. It's pretty good. Something else that occurred to me is he's using the transmission trigger that just checks for a unit at anywhere, and he should probably use it at like some location you're very unlikely to have a unit. So that when you do have like Terran Vulture at tiny location that is impossible to find, that's like over water or something. Okay, Vulture's never going to be there unless it's inside a transport. But then you could make it a ground-only location. Then it would totally be inaccessible. Anyway, you could do that, and then you wouldn't have the minimap ping to my own unit when that guy is saying, "We hold your fire, we surrender." Simple idea, simple change. Just some of the growing pains of working with Brood War, and like those really weird odds and ends that you wouldn't normally get. And also, there's no set next scenario. That's another thing, apparently. Should be done. But we'll move on to second mission, add Portas. All right. First one was Clenched Fist, by the way.
Sir, our strike force is steadily advancing towards the local capital. They haven't encountered any resistance since the initial battle.
Decent enough job. But don't forget that we're dealing with a planet's worth of manpower. Not to mention the Raiders rabble. They're bound to show up sooner rather than later. I don't understand how they could have expected us to put a lid on this disaster by ourselves. Ah, Major! You finally decided to check on us. Commander, Lieutenant, I see that your men are already making progress. What's the forecast like today, Major? With this group routed, your way to Santiago Nova is clear. This industrial settlement now serves as an operations center for Rainer's men. Those bastards will not give it up easily. And it would seem that the locals remain defiant. They've sent a strike force to meet your advance, which is entrenched in the valley near the city entrance. Be on your guard. This group fields a considerable amount of armor. I have requested assistance from Alpha Squadron for your upcoming assault on the city. This rodeo, however, is all yours. Kruger out. Get to it, Lieutenant.
Engage. Yeah, there's first of all, something that occurred to me that I forgot to mention at the end of the first briefing is that there is actually a typo And there's all it's immediately is misspelled at the towards the end. And then there's also a case where one of the transmissions that I voice acted has an not the dog's kind either, just like an A. And that's something that, and I think it was like make a planet fall or something, and I just say make planet fall. And stuff like that is like a case where it's just like an easy thing to miss. But it's simple enough to fix, right? When you like listen back to it and then you see, does that match the voice acting? That might be a little bit more contentious because maybe you can make it sound like, oh, he just said it really fast and that's why it doesn't say make a or whatever. But anyway, that's like something that occurred to me. The other thing that occurred to me is so there's like that like sound effect that plays when like Kruger is calling them, but I wonder if like it could be a little bit more, there could be more sound effects there, especially when he like pops off, like maybe the connection closes or something. There's like small little odds and ends where, you know, you might not even need text saying incoming high command, actually. I guess that's probably supposed to be like text that they can read on some computer terminal, and we just don't see that, obviously. But you might not even need that text because like you just hear the transmission and then he pops in and then the guy says, yeah, Kruger, you're finally checking on us, that sort of thing. So that kind of like tells its own story. You don't really need to worry about it, right? So that's something else that occurred to me. But anyway, that's like, you know, whatever. That's take it or leave it kind of thing. Destroy the rebel base. That is our objective. Indeed, just like Star Wars, I guess. So let's do that. Got a recolor here.
Orders received. Affirmative.
Okay. Go ahead and overwrite my camera hotkeys. We got some sirens. This is the first time we're seeing some pre-placed stuff in quite a while. I think we only started with 50 Mineralis, though. I might be wrong about that. Somebody can just immediately correct me if so.
SCV good to go, sir.
Definitely think I want to take a Maverick and just scout the area. I have some bias or metagaming information where I know for a fact where the enemy is. So they're in the top left. But yeah, this map has like, oh, there's like a city outskirts or whatever, I guess is what that's supposed to be.
Give me something to shoot. Why don't you? Give me something to shoot.
Scout or hockey, etc. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put this guy there, using the lines there to see where, like who's on what mineral field or whatever. And we're just going to start harvesting up a little bit of a bank of gas. I say bank, not really that much. I'm actually going to get an Ahmed. I didn't use Ahmeds at all last game. They would have been useful with clerics. But this one is armor, so actually maybe Ahmeds are a bit of a silly goose move. But once I have enough gas for medbay, that's what I'll be going for, just for a little bit of initial healing. And we are a go. I think it's generally a good move to go for early healing in these kinds of situations. So. It's either that or you would obviously go for like a fast fulcrum or something. But instead of any production, I'm just going to build a bunker. I think this is the only entrance into my base. Yes. And, what did I actually see here? I saw another fulcrum being built. I saw other armor. Okay. That's important info. I could go for a shaman right now, but I'm going to go for a couple of clerics instead. And we're going to see how that serves me. And we've got the bunker. We can bring this guy back to harvest some more gas for us. We are still a ways off from saturation on minerals, so we're going to do that, and then we'll saturate that second gas.
Looks like this is the same group we encountered the other day. No doubt they'll be looking for payback. All the better.
I wanted to put the cleric in the bunker, save myself some moolah.
10 moves ahead.
No, Ahmed. They were baited in because I have my low HP units. We're going to grab a shaman. And at this point, I think we're good to fully saturate our gas. Task somebody on for repairs. Okay.
The all-seeing eye. Why don't you?
That out. That's saturation on that bunker, by the way. Sirens are 2 supply. Or 2 supply. 2 space. I'll follow that up with another cleric, and that'll be our bio group for now. I think in this particular case, I would want Cyprians, but I definitely feel, currently feel pressured into, with this number of Cyclops, I feel pressured into, well, let's see how the healing goes, because maybe we'll get to a better set of healing, and maybe we can actually make bio work, but I feel like it's the macro, or it's the micro-oriented strat, and I am not a micro player, in case you guys haven't figured it out. So. Okay.
Did someone page me?
So, where is the nearest base for us? It doesn't look like it's anywhere over here. So. Yeah, at my skill level, I feel like this could be a mission that does actually defeat me. But we're going to see. We're going to wait and see. DF actually mentioned that this mission was not that difficult for him. So I look forward to being even more embarrassed than I would have been otherwise. Load some glass into your bunkers and fly them into his mineral line. Sounds like a good idea, but also it doesn't, does it? No. I am going to go for some vultures, actually. I feel like they could be pretty useful as supplementary forces. Just going to keep on rolling here with the men. When Connor was playing this mission, he realized, he gave voice to the realization that he doesn't really need to use, he doesn't need to worry about, what was it, supply anymore. Always nice when people mention that. Okay, we've got a Huracan. Yeah, they're doing some early pressure in this build. That's interesting. But it's not really too much in this case. So I think we're just going to play some mines. And maybe see if we can save up. There's another entrance over here, pretty sure. I'll add those to the control group. Just keep on pushing. It's going to be a little bit before I'm ready to expo. Yeah, it's 5 and 6. But I think I can probably send a worker down there now, actually. No, go there. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah? SCV good to go, sir. Is that it?
Alright, we are ready to expand. Obviously, I like me some town center markers, so funny that, or interesting, anyway, to play a mission that doesn't use them. Alright, we're going to chill out on here. You notice I'm also banking quite a bit of gas here. I think it's safe to start going beyond that. There you go. Fighting our own mines, see if I care, bitch! Got some good cross healing. Just keep on here. Oh, here we go. We got a Goliath. This is a case where we literally can do almost no damage. But that's okay. We got strength in numbers. You got nothing against us. Especially if we keep getting some more Goliaths. Being so scant with my gas spending, which could come back to bite me if I end up needing the firepower from like Cyprians or whatever. I'm hoping that I can buy enough time with mines, right? That's my strategy for now. How are we doing on this? This expo is done. Let's go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and instantly go for that. Just keep laying those mines, boys. We got another one somewhere. Here we go. Go ahead and drop a bunker. And yeah, we're gonna wait for our income to spike a little bit from all of the extra workers. We're sending to the front lines here. But yeah, pretty close to the promised land of tier 2. So let's see what we can do there.
Yes, sir? Orders, Captain? I can't build there. SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative. Right away, sir. I can't build there. Yeah? SCV good to go, sir. I read you, sir. on your mind? Yeah, I'm going.
Asphalt. For some reason.
Orders, Captain?
Yeah, not really feeling too much pressure now.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Which is usually the calm before the storm, if you know how Brood War works. Or if you're generally
Roger that.
doubtful of good fortune, I guess.
I read you, sir.
Did someone page me?
Go, sir. What do you want? Good to go, sir. Job's finished. I'm finished.
I think we're going to preemptively this time drop another Fulcrum. We can have that 5 Fulcrum move.
They were really scraping the barrel when they sent out this lot.
I guess he was reacting to
Give me something to shoot. SCV, good to go, sir.
the destruction of men through Spider-Man.
Orders, Captain. Field right away, sir. Roger that. Right away, sir. Field there. Orders received. Yeah. Reporting for duty.
We're going to stick to that strategy, I think, of going heavy phalanx.
Job's finished.
At least initially. We don't need another add-on for this. We're going to use this one for Goliaths, most likely.
Job's finished. Job's finished.
I'm going to saturate that.
Standing by. Jacked up. SCV, good to go, sir. Something on your mind? No problem.
Add-on complete.
Yeah, I'm going. You want a piece of me, boy? Sir. What do you want? Good to go, sir. Standing by. Rocket roll. I read you. Roger that. Affirmative.
Goliath online.
Roger that.
Where would I expand to next? I guess right here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm leaving behind this potential for something bad to happen, of course. Need more Goliaths. That's why we keep... I mean, more Vultures, rather.
What do you want?
That's why we keep that open. See some units in this angle.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, this is super far away, right? So this is a potential danger. I don't feel as pressured this time around, though. That's for sure.
Identify target. Moving. Destination. Absolute. Jacked up and good to go. I read you, sir.
Go ahead. Target
We don't really need these Vultures necessarily, because obviously all the mines are out, but no sense in necessarily wasting them away. They can be used in some sort of timing. Let's go ahead and drop another Fulcrum. Why not?
Orders received.
We got the excess cash, so we can afford to spend it for sure. Grab some, another Cleric or two. I'm seeing a lot of corpses of their coloration, and not a whole lot of my coloration, although those Shamans look suspiciously mine. And in fact, I seemingly don't have any more Shamans. I wonder what happened.
Orders received. Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Orders received. Right away, sir. I read you.
Alright, we are going to... Is this even used for anything? Oh, okay, we're safe from this. That I should have just followed up with, right?
Is that it? Job's finished.
Alright, with the advent of this base, I think we'll be pretty good. Although, I definitely feel like I need more workers. Faster worker production, which is where I think the quarry will come in nicely, right?
Something on your mind? I read you, sir. Good to go, sir. No problem. SCV, good to go, sir. Orders, Captain. I can't build there. Roger that. Reporting for duty. SCV, good to go.
Out of my... Oh, I guess I missed out on one of those.
Affirmative. Orders received.
There we go. More activity happening.
There's no hope for a good fight here. This rebel is hardly worth killing. I'm sure that'll change sooner than we'd like, sir.
See, now that transmission trigger shtick that I was just pointing out earlier has now allowed me to metagame the fact that there is a Wraith in the mid-left. So it's a case where it's actually had a bit of an impact, right?
Destination.
So.
Identify target. Proceed. Orders, sir. Good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Orders, sir.
Get to see some new technology, decolliding a siege tank by unsieging it. Isn't that epic? Isn't that something that maybe should have been in the game by default? Okay. Do we want munitions base for salamanders? I kind of want to just go for some wyverns for now for the anti-ground. Of course, I am cognizant of the fact that I did just mention that there are wraiths, but I've got some watchdogs in a few areas. This one is maybe not very well guarded, but... Having so many gases means we should actually be able to hit tier 3 relatively soon. And hey, if you're not being pressured much, why not? Now I have to wait for that. Trying to fix my orders. Okay. Pull back here. There we go.
In the air. Yes, Commander.
Alright, we'll just keep it rolling. Definitely want some more everything. We have anti-hero. I guess we would just go for some Goliaths for now. Obviously, in a perfect world, maybe I would have some Ramses or whatever, but I don't necessarily want to split my gas across so many different contexts, so we are just going to keep it rolling, I think. Rally this over here, rally that over there. Oh, I rallied onto a incorrect spot. Maybe.
In the air. We have liftoff. Right away, sir. I read you, sir.
Amusing to me that we just keep, like, we can sort of fend them off here, and in peak Terran style, right, we can sort of just...
Shall we have ourselves a little flyover?
Oh, here we go. Have to re-rally. And as a result of that, we can just keep building, you know, banking some resources and rolling in the dough. Yeah, we're coming up on that all-important tier 3, so I think I'm just going to prep for that here. And I'm fine with that, dude. The AI wants to play slow, I'll let it play slow. It hasn't hit me with any tier 2 units yet, so... I wonder what's going on in that front. Is there a rally point issue? Did I forget to rally something? I feel like I definitely did not. Dude, there's mines everywhere. And they're all mine. Mines. What's up, Ballad? Yeah, they seem to give up over here. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I can't even tell which one that is. Is it this one? Is it this one? Maybe we shift this over a little bit. I can afford to do that. So. There was a vote for the Walker Outpost. I think I'll try that next time.
Yes, Commander.
I'm already sort of down a tech path right now. No, don't do that. You're gonna move him around. Suppose it should highlight an orange or something if you have to displace something to get there. Might be useful at a glance. Right, more tanks. Tier 3 on the way. One munitions bay. I'll grab another after that next wyvern.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Orders received. I can't build there.
Asphalt. Hey, at least it's not a bridge tile. I know that because it's buildable.
No problem.
Add-on complete.
Ready to roll out. No problem.
Where is this guy? What's he doing? Hello.
Yes, Commander. Have ourselves a little flyover.
I'm afraid to tell him that he can't get through here. He's he doesn't have the clearance.
In the air.
Identify target. Delighted to, sir. I read you, sir. What do you want?
Where are we going anyway? We scouted another base. We can take another gas. Surely would be useful.
Oh, is that it?
It's nearly done, boys. Shall we continue with the mech theme? What are we thinking?
Add-on complete.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Stand in the flames.
I
I think we go with that. TBH.
Orders, Captain? Orders received. I can't build there. Right away, sir. I can't build there. Job's finished. Orders, Captain?
Stand in the flame.
Kind of a meme to go for salamanders against mech,
Salamander.
but I like when they say salamander. So.
In darkness they spread. Silence the herd.
Yeah, I wonder what this guy's doing. I haven't seen him.
Something on your mind? No.
Oh my god, new Matador! Isn't it so cute? It died and turned into a shaman.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh my god, I found some enemies. Oh, oh. You ever just lose your entire worker line?
Yes, sir. Have ourselves a little flyover.
Functional. Confirmed.
I say we just go right back in there, to be honest. It didn't seem that imposing to me.
Delighted to, sir.
Orders, sir.
Identify
Shall we?
Another base over
Thrusters
there.
engaged.
Orders, sir.
Yeah,
What do
alright.
you want? Destination? Proceed. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Identify
Yes, Commander.
I wonder if some better AI setup could have been done for this one or something. I'm not actually sure what the cause of it is, obviously. Put your wraiths in the water. It's a great strategy. Oh, this will work. The bridge of life, death, and rebirth. And then death again. So they are at tier 2 at least. We saw some madrigals. Now this is Terran versus Terran. Am I right? Or am I right? We don't actually have Aeons yet. Also, these are the wrong icons. Oh, wait, are they? No, oh, yeah, never mind. I was really confused by that for a second. I think you guys know what I'm doing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Job finished. Right away, sir. Orders received.
Shall we?
Something on your
Orders,
mind?
sir. Thrusters engaged. We shall.
Owned.
Have ourselves a little flyover. Thrusters engaged.
My guess is he's waiting for gas or something.
Orders, sir.
Go ahead, TACOM.
He's like waiting for his tier 3 tech up. They're really bad at, sometimes, in some contexts, they're really bad at doing anything until they've reached that. And I really don't know what why sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But.
They bleed before.
Systems functional.
We are gonna need some anti-air defenses here.
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Affirmative. Destination. Reporting for duty. Roger that.
We
Orders
have
received.
liftoff.
Level 1
Let the
TACOM.
sky fall.
Insufficient phosphine gas. Insufficient phosphine gas.
TACOM locked.
What do you want? Job finished.
Orders, sir.
Where are my paladins? Ah, they're there.
Lock it down.
Job orders, Captain. Job finished. I read you. Orders received. Right away, sir. I can't build that. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders
Insufficient
received.
phosphine gas.
What do you want? Yes, sir.
We have
Right away,
liftoff.
Affirmative. Identify target.
Yes, Commander. We shall.
Good to go, sir. Yeah. I did. Yeah, I'm going. I did.
a cramped ass ramp, bro.
So I hear. We're in motion. Through the belly. Take me there. Through the belly. We're in motion. Orders, sir. We shall. Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Destination absolutely. Keep digging.
I read you.
So superior tech is winning IMO,
Right away, sir.
and that's about it.
They bleed before me. We're in motion. We shall. They bleed before me.
Ah!
Missiles primed.
Pay no mind the massive amount of money I'm floating. Forgot to hotkey my
Strike Walker.
freaking units. My whatever.
I read you. Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding.
Missiles
I mean, if this doesn't scream putting down a rebellion, I don't know what does. If that was a defeat condition, bro, people would just stop harvesting minerals. That would be pretty nuts. I also built the apothecary thinking I could spam dilettantes, but then I remembered they're not low gas units. So. Actually, I should have been building the I should have been building the new Olympian graphics. You guys could see that. But.
bleed before me. Strike Walker.
Yeah. Think you're going down there, homie. Thanks, Dia, for the bullet limit remover.
Missiles primed. We're in motion. Change. Keep digging. Paladin is ready. Strike Walker. They bleed before me. Keep digging. Strike Walker. So I hear. Fire everything. Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
I can't tell if my intonation with the paladin when he's telling you to fire everything is something of like fear or extreme anger, and I like that ambiguity. I think it's thematically appropriate.
Yes, sir. Orders.
My guess is that the script sort of assumes that if you have a lot of bases, then you can afford to do certain things, and if the bases are too low econ, like in this map, they seem to be. I mean, this base over here is really nice because it's got double geyser. But this guy, unless this base is double geyser, he doesn't really have anything equivalent. right? I see a single geyser. Yeah, this one doesn't have any geyser. That's probably the reason why this map feels easier than the last one, is for the most part, is that the AI kind of assumes that if I have like a base count of a certain amount, then I have access to a decent number of resources. So I honestly think that this could probably end up being fixed just by saying, hey, you've got a base count of like whatever, so you know each base is like a couple of reservoirs or whatever.
Good. Mop up the stragglers and prepare to move out. The capital city is within our reach.
Well, it should, but maybe it might have been, there might have been a regression where it doesn't. But I've only been playing, in this game, I really only played around their maximum range, so. But yeah, so to sort of put a finer point on that, because I'm assuming that everyone will watch this VOD and be like, what's going on? I think the reason why, my hypothesis would be that, like, basically the AI says, oh, I have 3 bases, I'm definitely fine, or 2 bases, or whatever. Like, wait until you have 2 bases until you try to get tier 2. And I think it's like 4 bases until you try to get tier 4 or tier 3. But I can't instead detect how many. I guess I could detect how many reservoirs you have and use that. And maybe that would actually be an improvement. I would have to test that. But right now I don't do that. And so a short form fix for this would probably be to replace some of the bases that they have that have just 3 ridges or whatever, like that back base, with a double reservoir base like the one that I have. Maybe not that one specifically. Maybe you replace one that's more easily harassable or something. Because right now I don't really I don't really feel like I have too much freedom to do much in the early game. So, and I'm not sure if that might just be me being bad. But I don't have pressure to do much in the early game either, because I can just sort of turtle up in that particular map. I have access to more gas than they do, it feels like. So. Let's move on to map 3. Alpha Prey.
My patience is wearing thin, Major. Where are the reinforcements you've promised? Watch your tone, son. We're expecting a message from the Alpha Squadron commander any minute now. Be patient. Oh, piss off! If you're gonna hang us out to dry here, at least say it to my face. I've had just about enough of... Finally! Play it.
This is Commander Mac Diesel, Alpha Squadron. Our ships have taken heavy damage from the rebel orbital defenses. We were forced to crash land atop a mountain range near the last known position of Omega Squadron. We were lucky enough to stir up a few dormant Zerg hives in the area. Until we resolve this here situation, we won't be able to assist with the siege of the rebel stronghold.
Amazing.
Commander?
Looks like the rebels will have to wait. Get the men ready to move out, Jack. Can't let those pansies have all the fun. I'll have my fleet establish a blockade around the planet. They'll have time to prepare for your eventual attack, but at least now they'll have no way to reinforce their ranks.
It's surprising that the locals never stumbled upon these Zerg, docile or not. And the military equipment available around here is more than adequate to pick up on their presence.
What are you saying?
I'm not sure, sir. Meddling with the Zerg is not exactly Raynor's MO. We're not being told the whole story. That much is certain.
Not exactly a new prospect for us, Jack, but I do see your point. Whatever the case may be, we need to move before Alpha Squadron is overwhelmed. I don't want to keep my old pal waiting. We'll have a nice long talk with the Major as soon as this is done.
I know this is silly, but I look at the Jack, the Wraith. I look at his portrait, and I think, how is he speaking so clearly with that big Bane mask over his mouth? There is a Jack, but it's not Jack Frost. All right, let's get rolling here. I suppose that's fine. By the way, I don't know what's up with this, but there is some weird behavior happening. Oh, I'll wait for the dialogue to end.
There's plenty of these critters to go around. Don't you worry.
Fine shitstorm you stirred up here. What's the situation?
2 clusters up north. Couldn't get a good look at him. Mostly saw a bunch of little ones during the last attack.
You just sit tight and let the big boys handle this, old man.
Keep dreaming, boy.
I enjoy the fact that he's got, he says big boys. Because, you know, big boys table, you know. Eh? New episode coming out soon, by the way.
I dig. No problem. Standing by. Speaking truth to power.
So, no longer a cop.
A whole bunch of us got drafted a few months after your arrest. Guess the top dogs thought I did pretty well and gave me this position. I had no idea the government made a deal with you. How much time did you actually spend in prison?
They sprung me up a few days after Jackson Bay. Guess the good news travels fast.
In any case, good to see you're still kicking.
Yes, sir.
I like that there are hints of a strange relationship between these two guys, but also no idea what it means. So.
Reporting for duty.
But that's fine. I'm not necessarily meant to know.
I read you. Affirmative.
Let's go ahead and get ready to expo down here.
Super soldier.
Super soldier.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, my guy's doing some stuff. He's already getting an attack. He's expanding. He's doing some stuff. He's got a couple
I'm
fulcrums.
curious what the Major has to say about this, sir. Surely he didn't expect us to believe that the sudden unveiling of the Zerg presence in this area is a chance event, right? Either those Korhal pencil pushers fed us bad intel, or there's something more deliberate going on here. And we have yet to see any traces of Raiders operatives in this area. Now you got me riled up. Kruger won't hear the end of it when we get back.
I dig.
I'm sure this will end well.
Yes, sir.
What did I say? Oh, yeah, I'll do Walker Outpost.
Super soldier.
I think I should be able to do that. Just need to expo. Take my 3 gases.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
I'm already banking up a lot early on, playing a little defensively. That's a playstyle that probably only works in campaigns, though, to be honest. Like, or I should say against AI. Be specific.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
I'm gonna grab the cap for that.
Right away, sir.
Cap for that. Slightly slower gas initially, but for a moment.
Orders
Yeah.
received. Orders,
Not
Captain?
enough minerals.
I read you.
We'll cap the 3rd one after these 2 finish.
Right away, sir.
Trying to get more of a Mineralis set up here. Of course, I could end up getting overwhelmed if I'm not careful, but so far I see no reason to believe that would happen. I'll grab a vulture for more mines, though.
Reporting for duty.
How's my homie doing? Not super hot. Looks like he lost a watchdog. He'll defend that relatively well. So, got a star pad as well. Okay. He should be fairly mobile with his army, unlike me.
I dig.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. I read you. Orders received.
Go. Pretty soon we'll have tier 2 on the way. Very fast tier 2 by most normal standards.
SCV good to go, sir. Roger that.
Gonna talk about weird behavior.
Bring it on. Yeah, I'm going.
Do you remember the context of the weird behavior? Or was it just weird behavior?
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
I probably didn't give context, to be honest. Trying not to spend gas, but I have so many minerals I need to do something.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Roger that. SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Orders, Captain?
Your forces are under attack.
I think we're seeing a simultaneous attack. Oh, where's he going? Fuck that sentinel! Yeah, it's not going to max range. That's definitely bugged now. Alright, meanwhile.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Roger that.
Is there another entrance? Maybe it's not. It looks like there might be an expansion over there, though.
I read you. I can't
Drop CC and float it over or something.
affirmative. Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
Oh, this whole time I could have been flanked from this angle. That's a good bit. I'm glad I found that out before the enemy. Ridiculous. Hey! Called you out, bitch. Called me out for not fucking noticing. What are you doing? Get in there. You get over there. Know your role. It's almost done. Indeed it is. We'll get ready to drop a couple of those. Apparently there's a Goliath stuck in there. That's not what I wanted.
SCP good to go, sir. Yes, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. I can't build there. Orders, Captain? I can't build there. Right away, sir. Finished.
I'll never know. Just like so many other thoughts that I had. Somebody will have to actually rewind if they want the answer. Which is owned.
SCP good to go, sir. Jacked up and good to go. Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Roger that. Reporting for duty. Orders received. You want a piece of me, boy?
Am I even harvesting from this with you guys? Yeah, okay, we're all good. All good in the hood, homie. So I'll grab some katas. They're more expensive now, but we have the income, I think. Oh yeah, especially with that being
Go ahead. Comlink online.
Something on your mind? No problem. I read you, sir. Something on your mind? Oh, is that it?
Is this another base?
Yeah, I'm going.
What's going on over here? Oh no, it looks like, if I remember correctly, there's some gas over here. Holy shit! That guy's getting owned. Let's go and help him.
Let the sky fall. Keep digging. They bleed before me.
Still a bit of feet sliding with that animation, but see if I can get them off his back long enough for him to fortify.
Under attack.
Something on your mind? Job finished.
Let the sky fall.
Oh! Holy shit! What a legend.
You keep pushing me, boy. SCP good to go, sir.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Orders, Captain?
I know exactly what I'm putting the next bit of gas into, and it's an investment in my fucking minerals, so I can actually spend those.
I read you. Right away, sir. Roger that.
Yeah, we should probably try to put a stop to some of these bases before they get too out of hand.
I read you. Right away, sir.
Where does it hurt?
Missiles prime. Through the valley.
Where does it hurt?
Missiles thrown.
I knew that was gonna happen.
They bleed before me, so I hear. They bleed before me. Take me there. Diagnostic.
I read you. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain.
Oh, now it's minerals I need, huh? Well, fuck you, bud.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? I read you. Bring it on.
Fight for freedom.
I read you. Roger that.
Peter pays Paul.
SCP good to go, sir. Piece of me, boy. You want a piece of me, boy?
Where they at?
SCP good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Report for duty.
Cannons are on the
Good to
field.
go, sir. Yes, sir. I read you. I read you.
There's the uprising.
Job finished.
Spin it up, drive it. Piece of me. Let the sky fall.
Minerals.
Yeah, I'm going. Let the sky fall. Strike
Where does it hurt?
Strike Walker. Take me
Dude, he's expanding to the bottom. He's macro hatching.
We're in motion.
Oh my god, he's doing a lot.
Orders received. I read you. Right away, sir.
They bleed before me. Through the valley.
Okay, bye.
Report for duty. Yes, sir.
Another salvo.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. Roger that. I read you. Yes, sir. Finished.
What do you want? No problem. Uprising. Your commander.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
I think everything's going just peachy.
Fire everything.
Minerals. Not enough minerals.
Job finished.
Strike Walker. They bleed before me. Keep digging. Let the sky. Gloves are
Alright, you guys can hang out over there.
I'm waiting. Quick march. Fire everything. Goliath online. Goliath online.
SCP good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Hey, what's up, Connor? And hey, what's up, Shambler?
SCP good to go, sir.
Fight for freedom. Keep digging. There's the uprising. Bring me fire everything. There's the uprising. Goliath online. Walker on the field.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty.
Keep digging.
Yeah, it can attack up to 4 targets. I can't remember what the max for Minotaur is, but I'm pretty sure it's 5 or something. Immortal. The 4 armor is too much. Standard.
We're in motion.
Dude, now we're getting somewhere.
Salvo. Loud and clear. Keep digging. Yes.
The guy always wants me to keep digging. I don't know who I'm digging for. What's happening?
Let the sky fall. Cannons are on the field. Another salvo.
Not enough
Missiles
minerals.
prime.
Captain Red.
Take me there. Position.
Where does it hurt?
Keep digging. Calling online.
We're gonna try to pressure a particular man. Oh, we actually lost our units over there. They're not immortal. What the fuck?
Reporting for duty.
You can't just win by default?
Yes, sir.
What do we need the most right now? I mean, we need more production facilities is what it looks like it to me.
Bill, roger that.
Why don't you go over there so I can put this over there. Alright, we need more of these, more of those, more of those.
Let the sky fall.
There's Mineralis over there. That's a thing. I can't believe I need Mineralis. Of all things, bro. Oh, they're here. So far, so good, bro. I got get that Irolith out of there. Oh no, Ahmed. I can replace you now, but still. That's a lie. Every Ahmed is irreplaceable. Unreplaceable? Irreplaceable? Something like that.
Let the sky fall. Take me there.
Start sending out some more units to various locations. I could be going for Durandals, but I kind of want to keep doing Ramses and Cataphracts. Let's go ahead and drop an Expo here. And I'm going to send some more units over there, back to microing. Dude, the fucking ocean of units coming at me is seemingly relentless. We just need to, between killing them and moving up, we just need to keep cycling between those actions, and we'll get there eventually. I think we're shutting down that base just fine. Let's go ahead and do that up. Send out some more stuff. You know, like Goliaths and Ramses would work really well together, I think.
Not enough minerals.
Maybe a couple blackjacks or something. Or when I have not enough minerals. You know. Just keep sending that out there. It was hard enough to kill them once, but now you can't kill them at all. So gotta kill them more than once. I'm gonna actually ignore this base up here if possible. Go off there. More Ramses, Strigas, Madcaps. More of that. This is 4, yeah. Yeah, I can get rid of these guys now. I'm not gonna be in danger of anything.
Target designated.
Not enough minerals.
Loud and clear. Rising one's enough.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Piece of me, boy. Affirmative. SCV good to go, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Owned. Yeah, I think it's GG, boys. An ocean of evil, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't intending for my ally to pick that up, but I'm glad he did. I left that busy work for him.
Keep digging.
What a group of men. Dude, my starting Heracles survived. He's Ahmed. Oh. I am definitely used to seeing all the resources revealed at the map start. But that's not really a bad thing that that doesn't happen or whatever. Just a tendency.
We're in motion. So I hear.
Like I'm tending to win all of these missions, huh, guys?
Eyes up.
Yeah, cataphracts and minotaurs, yeah. Well, they move at comparable speeds, so. Did I do it?
One's enough.
Dude, how many bases? Bro! It's alright, that's the last Hatcherosk.
That should be the last of them. Let's get moving. We've wasted enough time already.
I won with 0 APM. Bitch! Yeah, I think I haven't looked at that either, so I don't actually know what their resources were. But my guess is, for one, I think they were both Swarm, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it does mean you should probably go into the... and maybe he did this, actually. I guess I can open up the map real quick while I'm talking in the background here. But, no. So there were... oh, okay, actually, that's not true. One of them was Assault. So the teal player was Assault. So I was wrong about them both being Swarm. But I would say definitely a general word of advice is to actually use preferences to help set them more further apart or to like bias them towards certain units in their attack waves. And that will, for Zerg, it will also tell them what tech to get, which is a way you can bias them towards that as well. Right now, we don't have transmissions for when your ally is under attack, which is definitely something it would be nice to have. So it would be cool to see if that could be added at some point. But the main thing that I would say is that maybe some dialogue for when my guy is doing something would help the map feel a bit more alive. Because most of the time, I just sort of like didn't even process that he was... on the map. I think maybe part of that is actually because he's a light color on the ice tile set. It's actually hard to see him on the minimap. So I'm not sure what can be done with that really. But might be something to look into. But these are just some thoughts, some general thoughts. Let's head into Unto Ruin, map 4.
Now that we're done here, let's decide how we'll go about taking this city.
The rebels are no longer in the city. During your absence, Commander, they repositioned to a former garrison base in the wilderness. Raynor's men have also fortified themselves in the vicinity. This will be your chance to take them all out in one go. However, we're facing another complication. Not all Zerg in this region were present during your previous battle. Another hive cluster is descended from the mountain caverns towards the rebels' current position.
Don't suppose we can just kick back and let them take each other out.
It's unlikely that a single hive cluster can do much against both rebel groups at once. But if we deploy our forces wisely, we can ensure that the rebels are stuck between us and the Zerg. They would have no chance of escaping.
Needless to say that you're expected to deal with the remaining Zerg as well. With the local garrison long gone, you're the only ones who can contain the situation. I still need my men to maintain the blockade in case anything goes wrong.
We'll make the preparations then.
If that's all, I'll be...
Hold up just a minute, Major. How do you explain the presence of this many Zerg hive clusters on this planet? Their presence would surely have been detected by the locals long before our arrival.
You're out of line, convict. What difference does it make to you anyway? You have your orders, and you will carry them out.
I promise you, my men will not move a muscle until you come clean. Just what kind of operation is this, Major?
If it gets you to do your job, then listen. This group you're after is not associated with Raynor. They're a private organization hired by the Dominion to perform research on the subject of Zerg biology.
What?
They were supposed to help us combat the Zerg threat, but decided to keep their findings. No doubt they intend to sell them to our enemies. We were hoping you could contain the situation quietly at first, but they managed to get the locals involved somehow. That is why you're really here. We must ensure that this intel doesn't fall into enemy hands. Now get to it.
That doesn't explain the presence of such vast numbers of Zerg.
I know. This is more than likely a cover-up of some kind. Jack, make ready for us to leave this planet at once. There won't be any time for preparations later.
Sir?
Mac's presence is now starting to make sense. They'll certainly try to dispose of us after this mission. Think about it. Those researchers would have left the planet long ago if it was ever an option. Why else would they coerce the locals into following them, but to make a final stand? This blockade is here for us.
What does Commander Mac have to do with this?
He was the one who brought me down after the Jackson Bay thing. He's the reason why I'm serving my sentence here.
Oh.
This is no accident, and fits perfectly with the rest of the puzzle. Though I wouldn't be surprised if even Mac is not aware of what's going on here. We were on surprisingly good terms after the whole thing went down, you know. We'll have to play along for now. Gather all those loyal to us. After this battle, we'll slip past the blockade and finally be free. Can't say I'll regret leaving this wretched system.
Can't believe I'm forced to run again.
Our kind is always expendable. You're not a government pencil pusher anymore, Jack. Your best pals are mass murderers, pirates, and arsonists.
Let's get this over with.
This is the first emotion I've heard from Jack this whole time. He's a very pent-up individual. I'm really not a fan of the whole, like, reveal a factoid about the thing, and then one of the characters goes, "What?" So I actually feel like the briefing would be a lot stronger if the cult reaction line had been removed. And I kind of feel somewhat similarly about the Jack O line after the explanation from cult. I feel like maybe it would flow better and feel better if the characters just had their sort of monologue or whatever, their segment of the briefing. And I guess that kind of brings me to another point, is that it does feel like there's a decent number of monologues. There's not a crazy amount of interplay between the characters. Unless it's one of those really small lines, which then also kind of feels forced because it's not really like content of the dialogue is very small, right? So I don't really know how I feel about that. I haven't made up my mind about that holistically, because maybe it's actually fine as a writing style for like characters to sort of have that more theatrical monologuing thing. In this briefing, it definitely felt a little bit more, what would you say? It felt a little bit more emphasis on exposition, on information. And it was like back to back, right? Because it was like the Kruger reveal about them studying Zerg biology, but then it's not as contrived as most reveals that it's actually Zerg. Like, I don't really like that it comes to me through the way of dialogue, but I like the idea that, they were doing so, and now maybe they're selling the information to the enemies of the Dominion, or something is happening there, right? Where it's a little bit more interesting. Is it's not like they were trying to control them like a bunch of other campaigns have done before, right? It's more like, maybe they're, you could make up some reason. Maybe they would use like anti-cathons or something. I don't know. Whatever. Or some custom unit in the future if that went down the road where there were actual faction-specific units accessible or something. You could imagine something like that, right? And so anyway, there's some idea where it's like, okay, that feels a little bit less contrived and less cliche. But then right after that, we get some more information about the backstory between Mac and Colt. And so Colt being the Eidolon character, it's like, okay, we get a little bit of information about that. So that's kind of interesting. But also it comes right after a lot of information. So we get a decent chunk of information from both parties, but they're like right the pacing is a bit off. I don't really know how you would resolve that. I recall saying something like this back when I was reading the scripts to begin with. But of course, my role is more as a voice actor and maybe like a consultant in some weird way, as somebody who provides advice or whatever. And Knight of the Realm does the thing for the, like, it's his project, right? So obviously I wasn't pushing for anything to be changed in particular. I didn't even necessarily have any ideas about what should be changed. And admittedly, I actually don't know where the story goes. I only know like what's, like, you'd think that you get all the story beats spoiled to you or whatever, but sometimes even when you're reading the whole script and you're figuring all of that stuff out, it still doesn't really give you, it doesn't equip you with the full knowledge of like what the guy is writing or why he's writing it or what the motivations are or what could be happening next or what's the subtext or what's the, you know, any hidden stories that are going to be happening there sprinkled out. It's also like about the placement of that information. Something that occurred to me is that if I had known more specifically what the context for the player was when certain dialogue was being played in the mission, like it could be something like, obviously I know what the briefing context is, and I know if it's like an intro or if it's a mission objective or a mission failed or ally lost or whatever, like there's certain things that I know about the map state, but if I know like, oh, this one is supposed to play when like the player is, you know, really having some victory or whatever, then, or if it's supposed to play just a short time after the initial intro, it's like, okay, well, maybe that would change how I delivered the line or something, right? So that could be kind of useful information to have. And probably something that I would try to do when I'm outsourcing voice acting in the future for my projects is like, okay, here's the context of like in the story, but here's also what the player is likely to be experiencing at this point. That would be useful information for people to have, I think. Or at least for seasoned voice actors who have done RTS stuff before, which is basically just me and Mesk and I. Mesk and you destroy both rebel bases. Destroy the Zerg Hive cluster. So this is a nice little FFA mission.
We'll need to closely monitor the developments of the battlefield, or we'll risk losing our advantage. If the Zerg fall too quickly, we'll have a fierce battle on our hands.
I don't recall you being the cautious type, Colt. Don't tell me you've been reformed.
Being reckless is easy when you're on your own. Somebody's got to look out for these scumbags.
Can you believe it?
All the arrangements have been made. Our men await your signal.
Very well.
So I kind of want to do double quarry here so I can build up both bases.
Good to go, sir. Roger that.
So that's what I'm going to do.
SCV, good to go, sir. Order job finished.
Getting access to double gas pretty early on is nice. We get a nice little reveal of there being resources over there. That's tasteful. Tasteful reveals of resources. What did you... What? Oh, he's going to go take that base in the bottom right. Right. Hey, there's more gas up there. Oh, you know what? AI need special handling if you're going to have custom towns run, so the fact that there was no special handling done for that means that if they're going to have like area towns or whatever, so I would have to add support for that myself. I think you might be able to do something a little bit more with some of the latest custom triggers that we have and stuff, but...
Affirmative. I read you. Affirmative. Orders received.
Where do I want to go here? Okay, these are all... This is a big-ass area. You know what I think we're doing? I think we're doing air this mission. A big-ass area. And we haven't done much air. We did a little bit, but not much. Let's go ahead and start saturating our ridges.
Orders, Captain. Roger that. Right away, sir. Reporting for
Give me that gas, boys. I need some gas. I need some Vespine donations. Patreon.com/ I don't know, I can't think of a joke.
Missiles prime.
Patreon / keep digging. That's my fucking man.
reporting for duty.
There's smashing happening. He's smashing them, boys.
Orders, Captain. Roger that. I read you.
There's not really any easy way to make it so that it just naturally recognizes that there's stuff going on there. So.
Yes.
Good to go, sir. I read you. Orders received. Orders, Captain.
I guess I'll go ahead and slap a captaincy down.
I read you.
Should be able to afford that.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How are we doing on these?
Go, sir. SCV,
Done. There's a lot of smashing happening. I think my ally's dying.
Base is under attack.
Zerg here.
Missiles prime. Through the valley. Well. Make up your mind.
Eh.
yes, sir. Right away, sir. Reporting for duty. Roger that.
I don't even think I finished customizing my shit, yeah. I'm not sure, actually. Do we even need those add-ons, though? I don't know.
Is the uprising?
Orders, Captain.
Not enough minerals.
Roger that. SCV, good to go, sir.
He did take that base. It's all he's got now.
Sir. SCV, good to go, sir. Orders received.
Add-on complete. Add-on
Is the
complete.
uprising?
Not enough minerals.
The Zerg are now definitely out of the picture.
Is that what?
Wyverns awaiting orders.
Owned?
Yes, sir. Have ourselves a little flyover. Quick march.
Yes, sir. Orders
Birds
received.
in the sky. In the air.
Well, Zerg not here. And this guy took my third. Third here, actually.
I haven't got all day. Make up your mind. There is the uprising. Orders, sir. Shall we? In the air.
Yes, sir.
Actually, Sundog spam might help me out a lot here, if depending on what the enemy's composition is.
Affirmative.
Base is
I don't have
under
any
attack.
gas.
Reporting for duty.
How don't I have any gas? Base under attack? Oh, okay, it's just that. Easy.
Standing strong.
I mean, the first mission I
In the sky.
played pretty embarrassingly, but
There is the uprising.
it's okay. I'm good.
Base is under attack.
Make up your mind. Yes, Commander.
What's happening over here?
Yes, sir.
Y'all need some good old-fashioned discipline.
Not enough minerals.
Goddamn right.
Not enough minerals.
Strike walker.
Dude, I lost a bunch of fucking sundogs apparently.
Add-on complete.
There's even more explosions happening. Okay.
Wyverns awaiting orders. Missiles primed. Shall we? Transmit coordinates. Yes, Commander. Quick march.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Reporting for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
Take position.
Add-on complete.
There's the uprising.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. SCV, good to go, sir.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Job finished. SCV, good to go, sir. I can't feel there. Roger that. SCV, good to go, sir.
In the air.
Well, this is a choke. This is much more open,
Yes, Commander.
which is pretty normal map design. IMO.
In the air. Yes, Commander. We are moving.
SCV, good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain.
Like when you think about it, you're just. This is what you do.
In the air.
If you want to expand, you're opening up more surface area, right?
In the air.
So we're kind of 2v1ing it at this point. I haven't really been keeping tabs on my homie down there. I assume he's not really doing much, though. Not got much to do.
Base is under attack.
What do we got over here? Anything?
Yes, Commander. Standing by. Quick march.
Roger that. Orders received. I read you.
This calls for a fulcrum. I am
Orders
O.
received.
I am O.
Yes. Quick march.
It also calls for, judging by my mineral count anyway, it also calls for a lot of extra. Oh, my bunker. I'm guessing that this is not the first time that's happened. I'm guessing it's some improper AI setup. I have like 100% confidence in that prediction.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Where is the uprising?
Go ahead. Job finished. Roger that. Right away, sir.
We are moving. Take position.
There's a custom trigger action or condition you can use to see if an enemy has or an area has been scouted or not, and then withhold your some of your trigger actions until then. And that would basically solve the issue of like us getting a advance warning that the Zerg is dead, even though we didn't fucking scout them at all.
Where is the uprising?
Affirmative.
Good here. I got mad caps everywhere.
Where is the uprising?
I've seen a screenshot of all those bunkers before. But obviously, until I played it, I didn't want to go ahead and play the game or open the map up and spoil it. This is the only map I haven't actually seen much of. What's up, bitch? Apparently, I totally botched that somehow. Jesus.
Keep up the pressure. They won't be able to withstand this onslaught for long.
I don't know if that's true, actually.
Your forces are under attack.
Trying to harass them to death. Oh, 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 oh! See, nerd? Alright.
Where is the uprising? Quick march.
I wonder if that's like, are you doing damage to
Blink. Staying.
a bunch of their,
Commander.
Your forces are under attack.
like, is that, I wonder, yeah, I wonder what that condition is, actually.
Where is the uprising?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, shit, I didn't even think about that, Shambler, but you're right. Sooner. I think what we need is more money, but
Yes.
we ain't getting that anytime soon.
We are moving.
Alright, let's keep it rolling. We got this. Got our Sundogs plus Madcaps. That's a good combo. Allegedly, Copium.
Orders received.
Not enough minerals.
Oh,
Yes, sir. I can't.
multi-transport select. Bitch.
Where is the uprising?
Oh my goodness. Joke's on you, I have AoE! Fuck you! Yeah, build air on that one, bitch. Suck my bunker. Oh my god! Dude, it's whack-a-bunker. Okay, I got him. That was almost really bad, though. As you might imagine.
Yes.
Dude, that's a map crap waiting to happen.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Attack formation. Roger.
What's up, Lucy? We're in the final mission, so, you know.
Your forces are under attack.
Roger.
Where is the uprising? Quick march!
Reporting in.
Your forces are under attack. Minerals.
Coordinates. Vector locked in. Attack formation. Vector locked in. Range of waiting orders. Coordinates.
Dude, he's owning me. Fuck his starports.
We are moving!
Your forces are under attack.
Range of waiting launch orders.
Go.
Vector locked in. Coordinates received. I am invincible.
Orders received.
Reporting in. Transmit coordinate. Everybody's got a dive by time. Reporting in.
What a meme, honestly.
Attack formation. Vector locked
No shot, this isn't... Yeah, he expanded to this base. That's why. That's why there's all the bunkers. Almost certainly.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
coordinates received.
Quick march!
Well, I say we just keep fucking that guy up, personally, but...
Orders received.
Should just kill that guy so I can take that money.
Coordinates.
Your
I
forces
see a
are
base
under
over
attack.
here.
Vector locked.
I don't think this is breachable with only the... I would need to... escort some phalanxes or something.
Go ahead, Commander.
Where is the uprising?
Attack formation. Coordinates.
Wucker on the field. Maybe I just need Gorgons instead. They're like less...
Ahead, Commander.
Well, they deal less damage, but they're also less gas. I feel like I can put out more numbers of them. Oh my god!
Reporting in.
Orders, Captain.
I'm sorry. Please don't kill me.
Your forces are under attack.
JK, I brought reinforcements.
Orders received.
He's good. Save my man! Yeah, saved.
Yes!
Dude, this is hard.
In quick
pieces.
because I'm playing at a massive disadvantage.
Where is the uprising? They
Your
bleed
forces are
before
under
me.
attack.
And also I'm bad.
I read you.
Don't forget that part.
Drop the axe.
Not enough minerals.
Standing strong. We are moving.
Your forces are under attack.
Position. We are moving.
I say we shut down this base just because it's got money. Oh my god, he's doing stuff down here too. What a piece of shit.
Eyes wide. Avert your eyes.
I read you.
I'm averting.
Still there. Yes, sir. I can't will there.
I'm not sure if I'll have enough money for the... Yeah, I won't.
Base is under attack.
Eyes on the prize.
Roger that.
Okay, we shut down that base. We failed to shut down this base somewhat predictably.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes.
Not enough minerals.
Destination!
Standing strong. We are moving. Your commander. Quick march. Your commander. Yes. Take position. We are moving. Your commander. Take position. Standing strong. Stay put. Your commander. Yes. Don't blink. Closer. We are moving.
Your forces are under attack.
Drop the act. Eyes wide. All bark, no bite. Let's turn some heads.
Your
Oh my god,
forces are
he
under
built a
attack.
treasury down there for some reason. Alright, this is almost done.
Take position. Yes. Quick march. Covering fire. Take ahead. Yes. In my sight.
No, Ahmed. Why would you do this?
Strike walking the prize. Where is the uprising? In pieces.
Destination!
Missiles primed. They bleed before
Not enough minerals.
Alright, we're gonna get ready.
me. Drop the act.
Gonna get ready to fuck him up.
Eyes wide.
Your forces are
Drop
under
the
attack.
act. Eyes wide. Avert your eyes. Where is the uprising? Take position. We are moving.
Your forces are under attack.
Standing strong. Drop the act. Glass houses, my friend.
I agree, J-Back. Thank you for your contribution. Can't go over there.
Quick march. Staying put.
That's the problem with rallying them that way.
Minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Oh my god. Dude, I found their fucking air unit farm.
Your forces are under
Uprising. Take position. Staying put. Quick march.
Your forces are under attack.
Fuck! Get those away from my ground units. Yeah, there goes my initial wave. Can't believe that's what killed him. Fucking Mason.
Drop the act. Let's turn some heads.
Your forces are under attack.
I had to remember what my control group, my camera hotkeys were. Nope.
Turn some heads.
Reporting for duty. SCP good to go.
Your forces are under attack.
Good to go, sir. Field there. Good to go.
Yeah, I spammed them in the second mission? Second mission.
Let's turn some heads. Strike Walker. We're in motion. Drop the act. In pieces.
Your forces are under attack.
Drop the act. In pieces.
Back here, there's more sentinels. Can I get some peel? There you go. We got some men here. They're hanging. Owned myself with that one. Wonder why that happened. We might be at the AI the limit, but I don't think so. Let's see if we can evacuate our paladin. Doesn't look too good for that one. But on the bright side, we've not spent money for so long, we can just afford 2 or 3. Isn't that great, guys? Alright. Also known as I'm really bad.
Affirmative. Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Yes, sir. I can't affirmative there. Roger that. Right away, sir.
Eyes on the prize. Where is the uprising?
SCP good to go, sir.
Quick march. Eyes wide. Let's turn some heads. Where is the uprising?
SCP good to go, sir.
In pieces. Glazos, my friend.
Very rude.
Eyes on the prize. Where is the uprising?
Dude, my APM's dropping because I'm being a streamer.
Base is
I don't remember ordering that sundog, but I'll take him. Oh my god! Legend.
Eyes wide. Avert your eyes. Take position. Yes. Orders.
base is under attack.
Take position. Don't blink. No buy.
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. Orders, Captain?
You throw yourselves at the problem until the problem goes away.
Let's turn some heads.
Orders, Captain? Job finished. Job finished.
Finally.
Orders received. Yes, sir.
Eyes wide.
Who called it? It was Shambler, right?
Yes.
There was only mass air.
Your forces are under attack.
Test that theory.
Bring them to me. Coming up. Eyes wide. Yes. Drop that. I'll block your back.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Yes. Orders. Bring them to me. Yes. Economics. Orders. Move.
Your forces are under attack.
Position.
Orders, Captain? Roger that.
Your forces are under attack.
Although we might have won anyway. What's the first favorite animation? Why is this happening? Oh, they had a nuke in there.
Your forces are under attack.
All channels, Commander.
Orders, Captain?
Your forces are
When somebody reprocessed these frames, somebody forgot to make sure that the black mask was gone.
Job's finished. Yes, sir? Affirmative.
Your forces are under attack.
Moving. Running off. Avert your eyes. In peace. Well, that's all, sis, my friend. Drop the egg. Moving. Drop the egg. Let's do it some hits. Running off. Drop the egg. Avert your eyes. Bring them to me. No bark, no bite.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain? Roger that. Yes, sir?
And they say units can't, video games can't be right. Yeah, true, Fagudo. Yeah, Shin. Also true. I took one look at all of those bunkers and I thought, no fucking shot.
It's over. Kick up a storm. The long
Your
night
forces
is
are under
over.
attack.
Get us closer.
Nice fucking thruster there. Glad to see that's working as intended.
Your forces are under attack.
12,000 minerals, by the way!
Orders, Captain?
Stabilize.
Affirmative. Roger that. Orders received.
In the air. Your commander. Take position. Standing strong. Get us closer. Into the fray. Steady now. Into the fray. Kick up a storm. Steady
Forces are
now.
under attack.
Into the fray. Steady now. Into the fray. Give chase. Kick up a storm. Steady now.
Owned. He revived anyway, but owned.
Steady now.
Yeah, I don't know why sometimes they're training units that have no AI. That seems like a very strange bug. Oh my god! Oh my god! They also have tier 3, boys. We might not be out of the woods after all. I think it's time for the insurance.
Your forces are under attack. Insufficient Vespine gas. Your forces are under attack. Insufficient Vespine
Yeah, I know.
gas.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Just spend all my minerals, why don't you?
Your forces are under attack.
Get us closer.
Base is
Take
under
position.
attack.
Orders, sir. Thrusters engage. We are moving. Staying put. Yes, Commander. Thrusters engage. Shall we? Orders, sir. Quick march. Closer. Yes. Shall we?
Well, it's really hard for me to hear. Oh, in this one I can actually hear it. It's not music, it's just a soundscape. It's like howling wind or something. This one sounds the most like music out of all of them, probably. Most of the time it falls away for me. It could probably be a bit louder in the mix or
Your command
something.
in the air. Yes, Yes, Commander. We shall.
Your forces are under attack.
Alright, the question is, what can we do with the... First of all, the first thing I'm doing is getting more gas. Oh, that one has no geyser. Does this one have a
Base is
geyser?
under attack.
All channels, Commander. Get us
Oh my god.
This captain is yours. Steady now. Once more, sir. All channels.
I can't believe they're actually going to drive me back here. I think we need siege for the most part.
Base is under attack. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Quick march.
Alright, time to see if we can occupy their bunkers with all of my madcaps. That's my plan now. No, don't do that. What's wrong with you? Not bad.
Standing strong. Staying put.
Selection limit, LOL.
Base is under
Take
attack.
position.
I lost all my centaurs, unfortunately. Oh my god! Hey, I found somebody's eBay. It's burning down now.
Stabilize.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
10 armor, buddy. Oh, fuck that guy. He's got 10 armor.
Is over.
So silly.
Standing strong. The long night is over. Get us closer.
By the way, I don't want to make any infamous proclamations, but you guys know about the unit limit?
More, sir.
Your forces are under
What if you didn't know about the unit limit? That's all I'm saying. Might happen sooner than you think. I'll just go tickle them for now. I could go into Phobos's, but I just don't have the gas.
Yes, sir.
Still no gas. Taking this guy's... I'll expand into my allies' former... My former allies' former base.
base is under attack.
Once more, sir.
Yes, sir.
This captain is yours. Get us
I couldn't even cancel that in time. That's pretty impressive.
more, sir. Steady now. Once more, sir. Chase. Into the fray.
Forces are under attack.
Up a storm. Into the fray. Once more, sir. Into the fray.
Base is under attack. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Give me the gas.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
I can't believe I need more madcaps.
Take position. Your commander. Don't blink. Take position. We are moving.
Well, you boys know what this means. I don't need more madcaps.
Where is the uprising?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
I just lost fucking Masons working on my ridge. Good bet.
Where is the uprising?
What's up, Beaver?
Your forces are under attack.
The long night is over. All channels, Commander. The long night is over. Where is the
Gotta tickle him again.
Zone complete. Your forces are under attack.
Where is the uprising?
Hope you guys don't mind listening to that sound over and over again.
We
Your
rise from
forces
the
are
muck.
under attack.
Hey, look at this man.
Beautiful. Where is the uprising?
Add-on complete. Your forces are under attack.
Don't blink. Take position. We are moving.
Orders, Captain?
We rise from the muck.
Base is under attack.
Where is the uprising? All channels, Commander.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Add-on complete.
No.
Forces are under
I
attack.
needed that. No.
Affirmative. Orders for
JK, I don't need that.
Where is the uprising? From the muck.
Base is under attack.
Oh shit, what's up, Knight of the Realm? I didn't even notice you the last time I looked at my chat. How you
Your
doing?
decree.
Yeah,
Your
this
forces
guy,
are under
it's
attack.
Position.
been an experience.
Once more, sir. We rise.
Hey, this guy's still trying to kill me though.
Rise from the muck.
Your forces are under attack.
Where is the uprising? Standing strong.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Once more, sir.
Base is under
Give
attack.
chase. We rise from the muck.
You'll never get me alive.
Rise from the uprising.
I'm proud of them for building nanite assemblies. Nah, walk right up and beat that structure down, dude. Fuck it up, dude. Oh my god, I haven't seen an ion cannon in ages. I'm so happy that's attacking me. Where is it?
Into the fray. This captain is yours. Into the fray. Pick up a storm.
It actually killed all of my shit. All of my normal units. I mean my air units.
We rise from the muck. Break their lines.
Alright, we're gonna just go ahead and quickly send a couple more units throughout the map.
The best.
Dude, I actually have less than 12,000 minerals. That's a bit
Give chase.
spooky, by the way.
Your forces are under attack. Insufficient Vespene gas.
We rise from the muck.
Could take this base.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene
Where
gas.
is the uprising? All channels, Commander. Into the fray.
Definitely want to see if I can pick them off a bit.
We rise from the muck.
Your forces are under attack.
We rise from the muck. Where is the uprising?
Because they just have like a bunch of bases scattered around that I definitely don't want them to hold on to.
Get us closer. Steady now.
Your forces are under attack.
Just keep rebuilding sentinels.
Your decree. We are moving. Your decree. Where is the uprising?
We got over here. That ain't working out too well.
Your forces are under attack.
Where is the uprising?
Oh my god, not enough minerals.
Your decree.
I never thought I would see that.
Lines.
Am I pulling a Operation whatever it was that invaded Russia in World War II and lost the Germans the war? Barbarossa, right? I think that might be what I'm doing now. Well, if you can enable, what you can do is you can test some stuff. Use the start location death to indicate that you want the AI to you want the AI to tell you like what the build orders actually are. And then once that happens, you can pretty easily... You can just tell me which build orders seem to not work very well at all.
Once more, sir. Into the fray. This
Oh my god. That's definitely not working correctly.
Forces are under attack.
rise from the muck.
Oh, I need these resources.
We rise from the muck. Where is the uprising?
Roger that. Report
Base is under attack.
Build there. I command ye
Not enough minerals.
to build there.
Moving
Your
on.
forces are under attack.
The best. Quick march. Your decree. Cut the
Alright,
chatter.
we'll focus on green for a little bit. I lost all my air units, unfortunately.
Your forces are under attack.
We rise from the muck.
Your
Okay.
forces are under attack.
Dude, that's brilliant. Start distance mining with Taloses.
Roger that.
The long night.
How are we doing over here? Oh, we managed to pop this CC. That's good. Ahmeds are simply not allowed here.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just capitulate as soon as I got tier 3 tech. Part of it is because they got tier 3 tech, so, you know.
Insufficient Vespene
Captain
gas.
is yours.
Your forces are under attack.
It's alright.
I read you.
SCVs are built, sir.
I read you. Orders received. Right away,
Go
sir.
ahead and get a couple of these.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, we rise from the muck.
Give chase.
We rise from the muck.
I read you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Give me this, give me that. Fuck that guy up, dude. He's a piece of shit. Fusion size ass.
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty.
200.
Orders, Captain.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Roger that. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. I read you. Good to go.
What an insane
I read you.
move to make.
Right away, sir.
Stop it.
Reporting for duty.
Unless you bully me, I'm trying to harvest gas.
Yes, sir. SCP, good to go. Roger that. Right away, sir. I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh my god. Oh, he expanded.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Alright, we're fucking orange up, dude. I've had enough of this nonsense. Look at this piece of shit. Yeah, Minotaurs are a little broken right now, bro. No, they're defending my expansion.
Your forces are under attack.
That's it.
Not enough minerals.
God damn it, I'm out of minerals. Join the Guildhall family, please. That's what we need right now.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh well, it was a 2v1, and my guy died, and the Zerg also died before my guy fully died, but then he died anyway. Minotaurs are broken right now insofar as they're like reducing all incoming damage to 0 or something. I don't know what's going on with them. Very strange behavior.
Your forces are under attack. Complete.
Alright. We'll keep it rolling. Dude, somehow we're still alive over here. And somehow we can just keep owning. No, no! Quick, flank him! If you flank him, he can't attack you. Hi.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah! Full damage from back. Bitch!
SCP, good to go, sir. Right away, sir. I read you.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Instantly no money.
March.
Just keep fucking them up. TBH.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain.
Receiving transmission. Rise from the muck.
Alright, I think we can actually put this guy down.
Get us closer.
I had to say something out loud first. Those are actually big deals.
Make it happen. Set a course.
See, what's he got over here? He's not really producing much, actually.
We rise from the
He's got a lot of structures. Not a whole lot of them are blinking, though. Oh, my ion cannon. There we go. We popped one of those. There you go. Pop the ion. Pop some of these blinkers. Still one of those. They even had particle accelerators. I didn't see any enemy Phoboses, but I wouldn't be surprised if I just missed them.
The best. Your decree. Cut the chatter.
Your forces are under
Set a course. Make it.
Deconstruction can indeed kill you, so...
Did I read you? Affirmative. Did I read you?
Your forces are under attack.
Cut the
Now we
chatter.
have minerals.
Call the weak. Cut the chatter. Indisputable.
Your
I'm
forces
sure we'll
are
get them
under
eventually.
attack.
Of all of these, I can't use any. Yeah, the bunkers are still there.
SCP good to go, sir.
We rise from the muck. We rise from the muck.
Remember when I could have built sentinels here and I didn't? Yeah, that was a mistake.
Affirmative.
Your forces are under attack.
Roger that. Right away, sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, it's a good thing I have some of these.
Break their lines. All channels, Commander.
Wait, did I? Oh, I ordered. I thought I was ordering Phoboses, and I was ordering the other ones.
All channels.
That should still be useful, but it's not the PA. Well, honestly, I cleared out a lot of the static defense. Oh my god. Dude, green is holding on because I have not pushed him at all, so.
Give chase. This captain is yours. Once more, sir. Get us closer. Chase.
He's still tagged me.
Sword. Once more, sir. Into the fray. Give chase. Once more, sir. Into the fray. This captain is yours. Give chase. Into the fray. Steady now. Into the fray. Pick up a storm. Into the fray. This captain is yours. Give chase. Get us closer.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh my god. Where? Okay, that's fine.
Base is under attack.
Fucking land on your ass. Where are you? There he is. Found him.
Unacceptable landings.
It might be GG, boys. I don't think I was good. I wasn't good enough. I'm sure there's a lot of invisible damage that I took as well from the fucking Minotaurs. Just not dying.
Your forces are under
Owned.
Your forces are under
The only solution is an ion cannon crawl. Well, you said it, boy, not me.
Right away, sir. Orders received.
Let's go ahead and grab.
Orders
Your
received.
forces are under attack.
They're breaking through the front line. No! The ion cannons are not in position yet.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, ion cannons are here.
Right away, sir.
Build one over there. Problem is I lost 2 bases just now. a piece of shit on this thing. Owned.
Your forces are under attack.
Report for duty. Affirmative. Roger that. Order scout? Yes, sir. Order scout? Reporting for duty.
Base is under attack.
I think we can hold on, actually.
Base is under attack.
Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Base is under attack.
Curse you, Veek, for programming in AI avoidance.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Job's finished.
Dude, this will work.
Reporting for duty.
Eyes on the prize.
Base is under attack.
They can't kill me fast enough, bro.
Eyes wide. Glazos is my friend. In pieces. Glazos is my friend.
Base is under
In
attack.
pieces. Avert your eyes. In pieces. Avert your eyes. Let's turn some heads.
Base is
Oh, fuck.
In pieces. Drop the axe.
No, I lost one.
Let's turn some heads.
Fuck. Oh my god, they have way too much shit.
Glazos is my friend.
Alright, hold on. We might still win.
I read you.
Probably won't happen, but you never know.
Base is under attack.
You will come down here. I need you down here.
Affirmative. Reporting for duty.
Go, boys.
Orders received.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Roger that. Orders received.
Insufficient phosphine gas. Base is under nuclear launch.
Oh my god. Where are they nuking? I have no idea. If it's over here, I'm
Turn some
in
heads.
trouble.
Your forces are under attack.
No?
Avert your eyes.
Orders, Captain.
Where was the nuke?
Base is under attack.
Right away, sir.
Maybe it died.
Captain.
All bark, no bite.
Orders received. Affirmative.
Oh, wait. Yes!
Insufficient
It worked.
phosphine gas.
Orders received.
Dude, he had no chance.
Orders received. Affirmative.
Base is under attack.
Alright, we're killing orange, that's for sure.
Coming on. Glazos is my friend.
And I have a Phobos here that I forgot about. I mean, totally planned to use at some point. And
Base is
my science facility is over here. So I can keep building ion cannons. I lost my other one, but
You gotta pull out, old boy. It's up to you.
oh, I had no idea.
Always have to pull everyone's weight, just like them.
Base is under attack.
Listen, bro, I agree, but I don't know if we're pulling anybody's. No! Oh my god!
Base is under attack.
Okay, that was less catastrophic than I thought it would be. Oh. He's still alive.
Nuclear launch detected.
No. Oh, we can see him. Go fuck his ass. No, no, they're nuking me to death, boys. Oh my god. It's over, boys. I'm sorry to say I was not able to be victorious. G fucking G. Well, I guess if you want to see what comes next in the story at the exciting conclusion, you're gonna have to win yourself, because that's it for me. I'll play if there's an updated version at some point. I'll see if I can find time to play it. If not on stream, then at the very least, like offline, and then I'll let Knight of the Realm know. That was, is entertaining to have like a story framework for there to like justification for events, start to try to read into opponents' behaviors and how they were doing based on like a narrative and stuff. That was cool. Obviously some issues some of which are AI related, some of which are map design related, or maybe unfamiliarity with how the AI work. So there is some feedback in the VOD if Knight of the Realm ends up checking it out. And maybe we'll find some way there. I'll definitely work with him to try to solve some of the AI issues. So we'll talk about that at some other point. Yeah, GGs. Didn't put enough budget into road maintenance. Yeah, some funny moments there. I definitely feel like could have won if I had started building ion cannons sooner, but such is life. C'est la vie. I'll see you boys tomorrow for some more shit.